So I flew ahead to my destination for game 1 of the NBA Finals earlier than my teammates just to relax a little bit. You know, we just won game 7, a grueling battle for Los Angeles, so why not chill, hit up some clubs over here and just have fun. But they cannot know I'm here. I gotta sneak around. I am not Brandon James, because if they find out Brandon James is coming over to this city and is going to their clubs, I'll start riots. Straight up, people take basketball really seriously in this town. On my way out, I meet Rihanna in the lobby. You know, we're chilling out, and everything's going good up until this guy comes around, and he recognizes me. He's like, "You're Brandon James," and he starts shoving me, and I'm like, "No, you didn't shove me, bitch!" And I get into a huge fight with him. So the press is all over my case over this now.
The NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan. With me, Kurt Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Let's check out the State Farm starting lineups. First for the Lakers, and it's Andrew Bogut patrolling the middle. They utilize his abilities to maintain that presence under the rim. Then there's world peace, and it's Gasol at the 4 slot. And for the Heat, we got Haslam. He's a big part of that presence down low. And it's LeBron James, and it's Bosh in at the 4 spot. With the top seed possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
And that's really imperative, Kevin. When you talk about the home court advantage, you want to open the series with a victory. You don't want to let that hard-earned, hard-worked-for advantage dissipate in game 1.
And you know, if you win game 1 as a home team, people just say, well, that's exactly what they were supposed to do. But if the road team wins, suddenly people are talking upset. You start to get asked a lot of what went wrong questions, and it starts to weigh on you mentally.
What's up, YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Mims, and I'm coming at you guys with game 1 of the NBA Finals versus the real-life champions, Miami Heat. And over here, I'm alley-ooping Kobe Bryant so soon. Getting ready. You know, I'm in full gear for this. I'm all in for this game. You already saw Brandon James being depressed in his previous commentaries, and you saw that fight he got in with that random fan in a Miami club. So the press is all over his case over that right now, but that's irrelevant. We're in the NBA Finals, and we're trying to win this. So before one thing people have been asking me is, a while back ago, I made a prediction. I made a Dwight Howard prediction, and I said, you know, now that the Nets signed Joe Johnson, that it's probably going to be very difficult for them to acquire Dwight Howard. And that wasn't necessarily true, because they swung through, they had some talks, you know, that it was possible to get a deal done, and my opinions were dismissed as a biased Laker fan's opinions. So I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. It's not that I'm trying to be biased, because if I was biased, I'd say, you know, we're getting Dwight Howard just cuz, you know, like, we're the Lakers, we're getting Dwight Howard. But look at this over here, perfect defense on Dwayne Wade. He still makes it. This team's gonna be tough to play, but yeah, back to Dwight Howard. So my let me give you my arguments and my views on it, because personally, I think, for one, number one, I actually got to meet him while he was in LA. He was in LA for the past week, and it was really funny too, because he was all cool and chill. He was like basically how Dwight Howard was perceived prior to all this drama. But if you try touching him, like, you can, he had his whole entourage crew, and if you went up to him and touched his back, or went anywhere near his back, or tried shaking hands with him, the posse, the whole crew he had, would say, make sure not to touch the back, don't touch the back, don't touch the back. Like, so his back seems a bit serious, but he was really cool. You know, the fans loved him here. They all would go up and justify why he should come. You know, like, Kobe's retiring soon. You're gonna get alley-oops from Steve Nash, play with one of the greatest point guards of all time. Brandon James shooting a 3. You guys thought that Brandon James was one of the greatest point guards of all time. He's only in his rookie season. But like I was saying, I honestly think that the team that he would go to, most likely at least, would be the Los Angeles Lakers, just purely as a process of elimination. Sure, the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, get that out of here, LeBron. Brandon James blocking LeBron James. Alright, sorry, I'm getting distracted. But I think just by process of elimination that he would go to the Lakers, unless if they want to wait and try to swing a trade through in January. But I just see it right now as the Lakers being the most logical situation for Dwight Howard and for Orlando, because Orlando's running out of time. They should just get rid of Dwight Howard and move on with their lives, get a couple of picks in the process. Sure, if a better deal is to come along, of course take it, but we've been waiting on this for about a year now. It's been almost a year, and they've been waiting on a better trade for a year, and Dwight's value is starting to plummet with his whole back problems. So if you ask me, number one, I think the Lakers are the most logical choice for Dwight, as I throw a bad alley-oop, but and the main reason is it's a good fit for Dwight. It's a good fit for the Lakers. If you ask me personally, I think Andrew Bynum is a more skilled center, you know, because he works in the post. But Dwight Howard would be a better fit because he could run the pick and roll with Steve Nash. And look at LeBron James just beasting and feasting, flexing the muscles. I think if Dwight Howard was to go to LA, the Lakers always do a good job creating dominant centers. Even like Dwight Howard is already dominant, but even more dominant than he already is. But look at this, time's running out. Brandon James with a fader. Look at that pull-up J at the end of the second. But I'm gonna put out a commentary going more into this. We should get more into the finals. You know, at halftime, it's basically a shootout between Brandon James and LeBron James, and LeBron James is destroying him because of the boards. But as a point guard, Brandon James is doing what he's supposed to do. He's creating for his teammates, he's scoring, he's carrying his team, and we're up by 7. So over here, pick and roll with Pau Gasol. I see my boy Meta World Peace wide open for 3, and let's go. If you ask me about the teams that improved the most this season, honestly, I would say the Heat, definitely the Miami Heat are one of them. With the amazing amount of three-point shooters they have, they're going to be very tough to stop. The New Jersey Nets made really good improvements. I don't think it's like championship-worthy improvements, but they made a ton of improvements. I think the Lakers obviously addressed the biggest hole they've had, and this has been a hole that's been bothering them for the past couple of years when they acquired Steve Nash. And I definitely think there's a bunch of smaller teams on the rise. You know, you have the Hornets that just drafted two lottery picks, Anthony Davis and of course Austin Rivers. And even if he's not doing so well in Summer League, you know, we just have to wait and see. It is the Summer League, but of course, a lot of justifications have been being made for Austin Rivers. He's in college. Oh, he can't play in a college system. Now he's in the Summer League. And what's his excuse? He went 3 for 13 in his first game. Of course, I don't follow the Summer League like that. You know, it's not as big of a deal to me. I'm a Laker fan, so unless if it's like prospects I like to watch, for example, Michael Kidd Gilchrist or Anthony Davis, or, you know, I'm a big prospects guy if you guys know me. If it's one of those things, then yeah, I have no problem watching it, or, you know, I wouldn't psychoanalyze it like I kind of am the Dwight Howard situation, but I would definitely watch it. But over here, check out Brandon James going to work. He steps back in his face, wide open 3, falls down, puts us back up by 6. And here's the sad thing, I couldn't even tell Brandon James was the MVP at the end of the season. because I just got a message saying you're Rookie of the Year. I didn't even go into the postseason thing, the postseason awards ceremony notifications thingy. But look at this, wide open for three, fake it, find my boy Meta World Peace, MWP puts it up, and let's go. We're up by 4. Well, at this point we're up by 2. And at the end of the day, if you ask me, people have been asking me who's the better team, the Lakers or the Thunder. I say it's a huge toss-up. I say it's a ridiculously huge toss-up as LeBron James puts the Heat up by 1. Because we're talking back when the Lakers didn't have Steve Nash, people are saying defense, 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 but defense wasn't the problem in the playoffs. If you go back, we held the Thunder under 100 points like I think it was 2 or 3 times, I don't 100% remember, but defense wasn't our problem. Offense and scoring was our problem, because we would give it to Kobe Bryant in isolation situations and expect a scorer to make plays, much like Mike Brown would do with LeBron James. But obviously it worked back there and it's not working here. But look at this, look at this. Dwayne Wade just out of nowhere gets the momentum to do a spin dunk on Meta World Peace, and out of nowhere slams it in. I don't like that. I really don't like that. But we're up by 4. This game is coming down to the clutch moments. You know, in and out move right there. And you know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I haven't been playing 2K a lot lately. I haven't played my player in a while. You know, I only play I haven't played it for a while. As Udonis Haslem gets a nasty dunk, put back dunk. And I just don't like the way it plays. It doesn't feel realistic to me. Hopefully they change the way the CPU plays defense next year as we go up by 4. And here it's do or die. Right here, you just they have to score right over here, or else it's pretty much game over if I make my free throws. And Kobe Bryant comes with a clutch block, gives it to me. I get fouled, sent to the free throw line. Let's fast forward a bit. I make all of my free throws. I don't want you guys to sit through that. And it looks like right over here we're going to take game 1. The Los Angeles Lakers steal home court from the Miami Heat and kind of are becoming favorites to win the NBA Finals. You can see the excitement on Brandon James' face. But anyways, you guys, it's your boy Mims. I'm signing out. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And for all you NCAA fans, you should see my online Dynasty video pretty soon. A lot of exciting things to come. It's your boy Mims, and peace.
You guys go up 1-0 with the win tonight, getting things off on the right foot in this series. How do you capitalize on that moving forward to game 2?
I want each and every one of the guys on this team to take that feeling we got when the final buzzer sounded and remember it. We got to keep striving for that, and only that, every game for the rest of this series. Tasting victory once is good, but we got to stay hungry. I ain't satisfied with just the first W, and I don't think any of the rest of my teammates are either.